Hello friends and welcome back. Today I'm going to do a couple of things. So first I want to set up my February monthly page, and then I also want to do the first week in February. So I'm going to be using this adorable kit. So I wanted to use both the monthly and the weekly. So this one is called Spooky Love, and I thought maybe that I could kind of get away with this being both for Valentine's Day and for the 52 weeks of Halloween. So I am using my Avalon and Ninth planner, and because this is both Valentine's and Halloween. So I thought I was just like covering both bases at the same time because I wanted to use something different in my other planner that's not Valentine's Day or Halloween related. So I thought I'd try to hit both at the same time. So this is the monthly. I'm going to just lay it out so you can see it. It is so stinking adorable. So here's these, and then you've got these and these. So we're going to go ahead and lay down the monthly, and then we'll work on the weekly after that. So I won't make you sit through the date dots. I will speed right through the date dots so that you don't have to sit through that. But I thought you might like to see this laid out because it's super, super cute. And I am going to do this because I have to. I have to turn it upside down or else this will be a complete disaster. So there's two different tops. So, and they fit either way. It doesn't matter. So I'm going to pull off this one. And I'm going to do like I always do, even though I know it fits. I'm just going to double check. So I know it's pretty cold here. And so my heater, which I've already told you before, but I'm going to reiterate it again, it's right above the camera. So if it's making any weird humming noises, it'll turn off here pretty quick because it doesn't usually stay on for very long. So yeah, hopefully it's not going to make my voice sound all funny and get all humming again, but with my luck, it probably will. So I'm just lining this up at the top and see it fits perfectly in the Avalon and Ninth planner. Absolutely perfectly. So there are, and that's all I needed the book to be closed for, was just the top. It's starting to get to the end, so it's a little lower and it's a little hard to line up. Now the sidebar is over here. So we can throw down the sidebar. And perfect. I don't know why I always check. It's just a habit. Especially when you use a lot of different planners, sometimes you forget. Like, I know in my TPC Nation planner, this was off by just a little bit. In the Erin Condren planner, it's also off by a bit. So this is really the only planner that this fits perfectly without having to do any trimming. I'm going to put February. I don't want to cover him. He's too stinking cute. We'll do it over here. I'm going to put my little February up there and then my days of the week. So I follow the same calendar as a regular calendar or else it messes me up, but I leave it for you to decide for yourself what you want. So I do a Sunday start, but because these are all separated, you can do Monday start if you like. This just makes it easier for me so that when I'm looking from one calendar to another, whether it's printed or not, I have the same thing in front of me. This month is going to be a busy, busy, busy month. There's only 28 days. So I have less time to get all the stuff done that I want to do. And I want to talk to you guys about the journaling challenge. So you'll see once we put this calendar down, it's kind of an odd month because there's only 28 days and the first week starts in the middle, and then, I don't know if it's probably easier to see when I lay it out. But in order for us to really have a good time with the journaling and not be rushed into like throwing up 100 pictures all at once to where you don't actually get to see and work on, take your time working on your pages, I was thinking of cutting it down to just 3 prompts in the month of February. That way, I think it'll be better. I'm just double checking. It starts on a Wednesday. Just double checking. I just thought it'd be better that way because then everybody's not rushing, trying to figure out how to cram 4 different spreads into the month. So I have 3 all picked out. I put up a plea to my PR team to help me out with 2 of the 3 because I have so much stuff going on in the month of February that I do need a little bit of help from my PR girls. So, and I know that they're gonna. I know for sure Tara's gonna step up. She loves doing this journaling, and she is having such a good time with it. So I know that she will. Hopefully, she doesn't have to do both of them, but one of them I'll do for sure because I've already kind of started messing with one of them, one of the journaling prompts. And I think they're perfect for the month of February, so I think you guys are really going to like them. The new journaling bundles are going to come out. There's a video that'll come out. It's probably by the time you see this, it'll already have been up. So if you haven't seen what the new journaling bundles look like, you can head back and check that out because it should be before this video goes up. Yeah, and they're really, really cute. I love, love, love them. They came out so good. And yeah, so that's that. Probably even by the time you see this, it might even be February because I have other videos scheduled before this. So this might, I'm pre-planning for me, but this might actually come out the first week in February. So hopefully it won't be my information won't be too off from what's actually going on. So we're having a sale on the 27th, which like I said, by now it will have already happened. And I will be already working on orders by the time this goes up, or hopefully done with them, I should say. So I'm going to just speed through the rest of these because I think I've gabbed at you enough while I'm putting down the date dots, and then we will start filling out the rest. Okay, so all the date dots are down. This looks so stinking cute. I love the way this looks. So I'm going to save this because I always save those for other things. Then you have a bunch of little extras here that you can use. So for sure, I have a few things in here that I want to put, which the most important things for me in my calendar is paydays, because I know if it's a payday, that's my short week. And so I like to just put that down first. And that way I kind of know my schedule without even having to write in there all of the days. I already know my schedule. Then you've got a bunch of these bigger boxes here, which you can put down in the empty spaces if you want. There's a lot of empty spaces this month, so you probably would maybe not want to fill them all in with these extra boxes, but I'm going to use them in the top at least, and I'll probably leave the bottom blank. But these guys here are good places to put like notes. I make sure that you have a little space in the middle so that you can write down stuff if you want to write stuff down in there. Like I've used it for like release dates. I use it for, what else do I do with these? Budget. I'll put my budget stuff in there. Sales information, like if I have a sale coming up, I'll put the information in there instead of filling it. Is that like sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on in one box, and so I don't always have enough room. Put that one down there, and then there's one here, one more. So there's a couple extra boxes here where there won't be, I just did it totally crooked. Hold the phone. There we go. Oof, that was almost like too close. Okay. This is going to be a couple that'll be extra, but I could probably put budget and something else up there and then work on that way. And then you have a whole bunch of these guys here. So you've got lots and lots of options. So I have on the, let's do this. On the 14th, we have obvious Valentine's Day. So I'm going to put a little box here, and then I'm going to grab Valentine's off of here. And I'm going to stick it right in the box. Then here, I think I want to say I have two things in here, so I need two boxes. So I'll use one with a pattern, and then I'll put one right above it. So I already have like written down off to the side so that I know what's going on this week. I want to use a different box. I want to use one of these. That way I can put all of my notes in here first before I move on to the weekly. Otherwise I'll forget about it. So this is both Groundhog Day, which I have on here. So we can do Groundhog Day. And it's also my mother-in-law's birthday. Let's find a birthday one. So birthday. And I'm putting it off to the side so that I can put her name there because there's more than one birthday this month. Then we have, I put down some fun like wacky holidays on here. They're kind of fun to just stick in here if you want, or you don't have to, but I'll tell you what the dates are so that if you are going to use them, you're not like having to look it up and see what the dates are. But Pizza Day is on the 9th. So we're going to take a box. These are just funny little wacky holidays and I like them. One of these days I can get my daughter to actually doodle us up some wacky holidays to use, but Pizza Day is on the 9th, and then the 10th we have, boy, this heater's been on for a while. It's getting hot. Pizza day, umbrella day. I have an umbrella day. That's a fun one. For me, it doesn't really rain much in February, but it does snow. So umbrella day on the 10th. Then I have one more birthday. So I'm just going to put the one last birthday and then we're done playing with these extra little goodies. So one more birthday is on the 27th. And this is my son-in-law's birthday. So I'll put that one down. And then if you look on this sheet over here, there's a few more that didn't fit over here. So you've got another birthday and anniversary, vacation, stuff like that. Important. You've got other stuff that you can use for scripts in here. I like to use the this month in the sidebar right here. So that way I can like add stuff to that if I want to. And then there's other stuff like, since I have important, we can put these up top. And I'll stick important on one. And then I'll probably put budget on the other one and by budget, for me, that probably just means paying attention to like stuff that's coming in this month that I've ordered because I have a bunch of orders coming. And so like keeping track and writing them down here and then actually checking them off when they come in and putting them in the calendar so I know how long it took for them to get here. So I've ordered a bunch of stuff. Okay, so there's those. My paydays are in there. And then there's all these extra little boxes to do stuff. So I can tell you right now that sale day for our shop is going to be on the 17th. So we'll do our monthly sale on the 17th. I want a pattern, but I think these are too big because I have that there. Yeah, it's too big. I love that little box right there. So I guess we'll have to use a smaller one. Let's pick one of these. So we'll put this here so we can put sale day in there. So that's when it'll start on the 17th. We have new releases coming out. So the journaling bundle will be live on the 1st, and that's only in the cocoandfluff.com. I don't have them in Etsy anymore because it's too hard for me to keep track of inventory. So it's only on one site now. Then we have our bills. So we've got a couple of these flags for bill dues. So we have a bill that's due this day on the 8th, and then we have another one that's due on the 12th. And then once I put this in here, then I usually will stick one of the boxes down for me to write how much I paid that bill, just so that I keep track of it. On this page right here is the page that gets most of the big information, like stuff that I can just flip back and quickly look at. Whereas like the weekly is more like memory keeping and just like fun stuff, not so much things like this. So those are the two big bills. These are shop related bills. And oh wait, I don't know why I did that. I have these. I'm just going to put it right over the top instead of trying to rip those off. I have the bill due things here. I don't know why I forgot that I had them. Oh, no, I just did that sideways. I think I would know my own monthly kits better than this. But I completely forgot about the bill dues. Ha, got you. Got you. I don't know why I put it on so crooked. Let's try that again. There we go. Bill due there, and then I'll do the black one over here so I can cover this box. There. That way I have it like the little check boxes for when I paid them. And then I think I'm gonna, oh, we have our winner that we'll draw for the journaling challenge. Now we can use the big box right here. So we'll do the journaling challenge winners there will be drawn. And then I think that's pretty much it for now. I'll finish putting more of these boxes down because I do have other things that I want to put in here, like new releases and stuff that are coming out. So I will keep this off to the side and then we'll start. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, it's so stinking cute. And then I'm going to start working on the weekly. All right, let's go over this kit. So Spooky Love, here we have the 6-page kit format, which is the one that I've used for all of the cute artwork. Those are all your full boxes. Here is your washi and your date covers and your 9th full box, check boxes, importance, today's, to-dos, work labels, all that good stuff. This one has the dividers on it, and then you got your weekend banner, and then you got your deco. So you got all of the stuff that I usually put in a 6-page kit, minus sometimes that last page will change up. I might put dividers, I might put a lot of deco, and then I made these. So this is called the weekly weigh-in, and I know I sped this up just a little bit because this video was getting ridiculously long, but I can tell you that the weekly weigh-in is just that. It's just a place for you to put your weight if you want to track it. I needed them, and I thought the pissed off angry girl on the scale was perfect for the way I feel every time I step on a scale. Look at her angry little face. She cracks me up. So that's the weekly weigh-in, and I did make it in I call it February as the colorway because I wanted it to match most of my February kits, but I also have it in all the other colorways. So any of the other colors that I have, summer, spring, Christmas, spooky, all of those have that matching. So you can get it in pretty much any color that you need that I have in the shop. So I'm going to do what I always do, and I'm just going to put all of the date covers on the top, washi on the bottom, start working on the sidebar, and then I will tell you why I'm doing a voiceover. So the first half of the video went absolutely perfectly. Like, we put down the monthly, everything went fine, and then I had to pause for a minute because I had to go move my laundry, and I came back to do the weekly, and I did the whole entire weekly, talking through the whole thing, telling you all my funny stories, and then I went to play it back. And when I went to the second part of the video, there was like this horrible humming, like a buzzing noise in the background, and so I had to scrap the voiceover, the voice part, and do a voiceover. So I apologize for having to do the voiceover, but I figured since I have to do the voiceover and I don't really remember all the fun things I was talking about, I figured I'd speed it up just a teeny little bit so that you don't have to listen to me try to figure out what I was saying for as long. So like I said, I'm going to put down the washi. I am going to flip this back and forth a couple of times, and then I'll lay it out, just because that ring gets in the way. It's just big. It's big and it's irritating and it gets in my way. So there it is. Oh my gosh, this is just so stinking cute already, and I haven't even put down the boxes yet. So this box right here is my favorite because, and I think it's appropriate for the sidebar because I'm also going to put my weekly weigh-in in the sidebar, and that whole single taken hungry thing is just absolutely perfect. So I'm going to put down all the stuff for the sidebar now, and I'm just going to going through trying to remember what I have in here. I use the 6-page kits more than I use any of the other ones, but sometimes I forget what all I have in the kit, so I kind of have to keep flipping back and forth. But all of the artwork in this is absolutely adorable, and it kind of, to me, takes that 52 weeks of Halloween and Valentine's Day, mashes them all up together, and is perfect. So that's why I'm doing this in my A&N planner, because of the 52 weeks of Halloween, and I have to do, or I don't have to, I wanted to do Valentine's Day, so this is like the perfect little mashup for me, and probably for other people too, because sometimes, you know, Valentine's Day can be pretty spooky. So there you go, Spooky Love. Perfect for everybody. I gotta straighten out my stuff because you know me, and crooked lines can't do it. Don't like it. So this last box I'm gonna put at the bottom of the sidebar, and it matches the washi, so it's perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then I guess I'll just talk to you about what I was probably talking about before, but I can't remember exactly what I said. So our anniversary, we went to the resort and we had a nice long dinner, and it was really nice because the restaurant is up on the 8th floor of the resort, and so it overlooks the lake. It's very foofy, and they put us up in the booth that's like kind of overlooking the lake, facing that direction. I posted a picture on, I think it was my Facebook group. I'll probably post it in Instagram too, so if you want to go take a look at it. It was really, really pretty, but I took a picture of like out the window and the menu and the kind of the lights and stuff. It was really, really pretty. So I'll also put up a picture of my steak. So I got this fire something steak. Can't remember exactly what it was called, but basically they come and they pour bourbon that they light on fire over the top of your steak, and it was really good. It tasted really good, but it was a little bit spooky because the fire got really high. So I did take a picture of that because I thought it was kind of cool that my food was on fire in front of me on the table. And we got dessert. Dinner was good. It was really good. A little expensive, but We also had a credit. I did a package at the resort that gave you like $100 credit towards a meal. So I used that towards it and then just paid the rest. Actually, I charged everything to the room and then just paid the bill at the end. So I'm not even sure what it came out to because he didn't tell me, and he'd tell me if it was really bad. So after we finished dinner, we went back. We kind of went shopping for a little while, but one of the things about Coeur d'Alene in the winter is that they roll up the sidewalks at like 6 p.m. So there's really not much of anything to do at night in downtown unless you're going to a bar or you're going to a restaurant. Those are the only things that are open. Like all the shopping stuff is closed. So we did do a little bit of shopping inside of the hotel. I picked up a candle, which is absolutely amazing. And it's like a pine, like a winter pine. Smells amazing, and it's actually burning right now. I'm looking at it. It's gorgeous and it smells fantastic. But picked that up, and then we went back to the room. And one of the things that happened before we left for the hotel was my husband was carrying the German Shepherd up the stairs because she's old, and I've told you before that she needs to be carried up and down the stairs now. Well, up. She can get down, but she can't get up. And he kind of stubbed his toe on the top stair and slipped when he was carrying her. And, you know, instead of dropping her because he loves her, he ended up hurting his back. So he was kind of miserable. Was in pain, was uncomfortable. He had a hard time sitting in the booth for any length of time. So when we got back to the hotel, I kind of knew he just needed to take some medicine and just sit in the chair. Because let me tell you about the room. So the hotel room that we booked has a fireplace, has a big sliding glass door with a balcony, but it's cold, so we weren't going to go out on the balcony. But you can, like I said, you can it overlooks the lake, so you can see the lake. Had the fireplace and had like a sunken living room. So I stuck him in the rocking chair thing that they have, and then he put his feet up on the table, and then I ordered I can't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's called movie night. I ordered movie night, and it's this big platter that they bring to the room, and it's got cotton candy, didn't eat it, popcorn, soda, and then like, you know, like movie candies, like Whoppers and Red Vines and stuff like that. It comes on this big tray. They bring it up to your room and set it right down on the table. And then there's a big screen TV in the hotel room. So we ended up just renting a movie because he wasn't feeling up to going out and doing anything. So I thought maybe we would go down to the bar. They have these like igloo things outside of the bar on the outside part. It looks like an igloo. It's all lit up. It's done for Valentine's Day. It's all decorated with lights inside. It's heated. It's got like a little fireplaces in each one of these igloos, and you can see out over the lake, and then you can order like appetizers and drinks and stuff out there. But I knew he wasn't gonna be able to do it because he was just in too much pain. So we rented a movie on the big screen TV, and we watched Nope. I'd never seen it before, and there wasn't like any of the newest movies that you could rent. They were just like older stuff, so I had never seen that one. So we ordered Nope, got our movie snacks, and just got into our jams, and then snuggled up and watched movies until bedtime. Ended up getting up early, really early, because I could not sleep. I'm a night shifter anyways, and I ended up not flipping my clock before we went to the hotel. So at 4:30 in the morning, I'm sitting on the couch doodling on my iPad while he's sleeping. And then he woke up and he couldn't fall back to sleep, so we ended up just checking out. We checked out at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and the place was absolutely dead. And we just checked out and went home, and then went to bed in our own bed. So that is how our anniversary went. But it's okay. We've been together for 27 years, so it's not a big deal for it not to be like, we weren't planning on painting the town red anyways, so it was absolutely fine. So then once we got home and he managed to like rest his back for a little while and started to feel better, he took some medicine and he just kind of took it easy. So he didn't really do a whole lot of stuff, and it's been warming up outside. So, weather's been kind of nice. And yeah, that was pretty much it. That was our whole thing. So, get back to the planner really fast before I forget to tell you. I'm just going through and making sure I do what I always do, which is put down my checklists and on every single day, or else I will forget if I don't put it down now. That's why I'm kind of bouncing all over the place. And then the other thing that I want on every single day is a box. It doesn't have to be very big. But I want a box on every single day to write down the fasting schedule, because I'm trying this, like I said, about the weekly weigh-in. I needed the weekly weigh-in because I want to kind of track and see how this works. So starting in February, I'm going to start doing this like intermittent fasting thing just to see if it'll work for me, because I'm really not sure if it will. But I do know that each day is different time that you're fasting. So like day 1 would be 12 hours, day 2 14, day 3 12, day 4 free day 5 16. So it kind of gradually works you up till you get to an 18-hour fasting day. Don't know if I'll be able to do that one. Not really sure. But I want to keep track of what day is what on here. So I'm going to write it in the week. So I'm putting down a box every single day for that, to put down how many hours or if it's a free day. And then at the end of the week, I'll do the weekly weigh-in and see if it makes any difference at all. The other thing that I'm doing to try to be better is I do my shakes in the morning. So my shakes are called, if anybody's curious, they're called Metaclear Plus, and it's a protein shake with like a huge amount of vitamins in it and minerals and all the stuff that you need, with a very low calorie count and a kind of high protein count. Not keto. I'm not doing keto, but I do that so that I can get vitamins, because I forget to take vitamins every day. And then I also have like a protein drink that I'll drink like when I'm at work, when I get hungry, just so I don't snack on a bunch of stuff that's not good for me. So I have my 310 protein, and then I'm going to cut out the snacks. Not all snacks, because I'm not going to, I still have, each day when I have, when I'm supposed to be able to eat, I'm going to try to eat like I normally do, but without as many like bad things, not super carb heavy, not sugar heavy, but like have an apple with some peanut butter or something like that, and just to see if it'll work. I don't know if it will. I don't have a ton of weight to lose. I can't say that I'm fluffy. I'm not like super overweight. I just would like to drop like, 15 pounds or so by the summer. That would be kind of nice, and just feel better. How's that? That's what I'm trying for. So that is why I have the weekly weigh-in, why I have a box on every day to put in the dates. And then these cute little notepads are perfect for like a script or a little icon or something. So I have those down because I really like those. And that's pretty much it. Other than that, I did order some supplies to do something new in the shop, so I'm kind of curious what people think of it when it gets to it and I unveil it and show it. I've ordered, I don't know exactly how to explain what I ordered, but basically I ordered a bunch of wax and I ordered some scents, and I'm gonna kind of play around with that and my exclusive art and some other stuff, and it's gonna be fun. It's going to be fun. Something different. I just want to try it out. Like I said, since I don't really have a schedule of things that I'm doing anymore, and I felt like I really couldn't do that when I was a part of the TPC group, just because there was somebody else with wax melts, and I didn't want to like step on anybody's toes. And it's something that I did for years. Like if you go back and look at one of my older channels, Wonderland Soap, you'll see that I was doing soap and candles way back. And so I still have all of the supplies to do that. The only things I need is like the scents and stuff. That stuff goes bad after a while, so I did have to get rid of all the scents that I had. But and I ordered more wax, and I just ordered a bunch of stuff just so that I could get back into it. But I don't really worry. I'm not really worried about stepping on anybody's toes anymore. But I'm gonna do what I want to do, because I can. So I'm going to do it. And if people like it, great. If they don't, I can sell it at we have a local fair, and I can do what I used to do, which is with the soap, and I can do the same thing with the candles. So it's not a big deal, but I just thought it'd be something fun, and I think it's something that people really like. So I wanted something that I could add my exclusive artwork to. So like the very first one that comes out in February, so I'm telling you about it now because you'll see it here very soon, is going to have the Melcy Love artwork. It's going to be kind of a combination of things. It's almost like a basket, but it'll come in a box of like a bunch of fun things along with the wax melts. So I think it'll be really cute, and I think people might actually like it. So I'm going to try that. So that's pretty much the only new thing, the only thing exciting that I have coming up. other than just new releases, the new journaling kits, all that kind of stuff. And that's pretty much it. So this is what I have left from my kit. Got a lot of little things that I probably won't use. So other than the deco, I'll probably get rid of the rest of it. And that's all I have for you. So I hope, other than putting down a little bit of deco, I hope you guys have a fantastic week. Don't really, like I said, have anything really exciting to tell you about other than join the Facebook group if you haven't joined it. The new True Crime bundle is out and ready to be picked up, and it is fantastic. I absolutely love it. The journaling challenge in my Facebook group is going strong. I just drew the winners on the 31st, or I will be drawing them on the 31st. By the time you see this, I'll have already drawn them. But I'm drawing them on the 31st, and it seems like everybody's really having a good time, and I'm super excited for that. So if you guys want to give it a try, I would totally suggest going and joining the Facebook group and joining in on it. Like I said, every month there is random prize drawn for everybody that enters their journaling pages. And other than that, that's pretty much all I got to talk about. Yep, I'm just going to struggle trying to figure out where I want to put that. Anyway, have a fantastic day, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye.